Hello everyone, welcome to Castlevania. What a classic. 1987 it said at the beginning there. Is that right? That seems crazy. Anyway, yeah, this game, I'm sure you know the deal. You're a guy with a whip, Mr. Belmont. If you whip candles, you get upgrades. And you're trying to kill Dracula. Let's see if we can do it. Probably not. There's a little secret here. If you jump over the door and then jump back without touching the door, then you can get some extra points there. Yeah, whipping candles, whipping enemies. I mean, you whip's your main weapon, but I've also got a sub-weapon. At the moment it's a dagger. The hearts are your ammo. So, like, your sub-weapon uses ammo, and the hearts are the ammo. It's weird, because you'd think hearts would be health, but who knows. I guess Castlevania had to be different. Now I've got holy water, look. Holy water's probably the best sub-weapon in the game, I would say, in my humble opinion. There's a secret here. Shout out to Fatal Premonition from my Twitch chat for telling me about that secret. I didn't know about it. If you want to see me playing more Castlevania, come follow me on Twitch. I play quite a lot. I'm not an expert. I just like, I don't know, I find this game comfy. And I don't know, if I'm playing a game and I get sick of it, Castlevania is like my go-to sort of... See, either Castlevania or Manhunt are my two, like, go-to games if I can't think of what to play. Oh, God. I like Castlevania because it's quite a short game. There's some health there, hidden in the wall. It's quite a short game, so it's like, it's quite easy to... I don't know, it feels comfy after a while. The stages are nice and compact. Yeah, I don't know, something about it, it just... I like playing it over and over and getting comfy with the stages. I picked up a stopwatch there. That stops time. So, like, look. Oh, I got messed up there. The big problem with this game is to use your sub-weapons, you've got to press up and fire. See, it stops the guy. But also, if you're near a staircase and you press up, you'll end up going up the stair instead of using your sub-weapons. So that'll mess you up a lot. So if you whip that block out and duck down here, for some reason a money bag appears. Who knows why? It's the world of Dracula, isn't it? Nothing makes sense. Bam. There's another crucifix here. I never got the point of it. The crucifixes eliminate every enemy on the screen, but I mean, why put it there? There's hardly ever an enemy on the screen when you get there. And if there is, it's just like a measly bat. The jugs give you invincibility for a short time. So yeah, as I was saying before, the holy water is probably the best sub-weapon to get. And from almost every enemy in the game, almost every boss, it's best to have the holy water. Except for the first boss, which you need the axe, which I've got now. And it gives you the axe just before you get to the boss. So here he is. And that 2 I got means I can now throw 2 axes. You can upgrade that to a 3, but yeah, as you can see, the boss is a doddle if you have the axe. And the stage is quite kind to you. It's the first area is quite kind. It gives you the best weapon just before you get to the boss. Other stages, it's a bit more tricky. And I say stages, I mean levels, because as you see it says I'm on stage 4 now. This game counts a stage as basically any time you go through a door. The doors are kind of your checkpoints. So you'll see like halfway through the stage it'll go up to like stage 5 when I go through a door. Oh, there's a secret here, I'll show you. You whip that out, you stand in that gap and a crown appears down here. Who knows why? Dracula just decided to add that feature into his castle for some reason. Who knows? Ask Dracula why that is. There's loads of secrets in this game that I probably don't know about and I'll miss, so any that I fail to get, then drop in the comments. I think you can jump to the door from that platform down there that I was stood on just a minute ago, but I've never tried it because I'm too scared. I'm too chicken to do it, but I'm pretty sure you can make that jump. So here's a particularly annoying enemy in this game. There's two very annoying enemies. The Medusa heads, these guys that are flying around, and the flea men, which we'll see later on. Right, if you stand here for a second. Another secret. So here's a tricky bit. I'll probably die here, to be honest. There's another Medusa head section, which is particularly annoying. Oh! I made it. So yeah, there's just the placement of those Medusa heads. They're kind of tricky to avoid, and also there's like pits. And when you get hit by an enemy, you get knocked backwards. So it's really easy to get knocked back into a pit there. There's some health here. I don't need it, because I've got full health. You don't get any extra points or anything for picking them up, but I'll show you anyway. Yeah, so this is, as I say, just a casual game, casual playthrough. I'm just, you know, no expert skills or anything on display here. It's just a game that I like playing and feel quite comfy playing. But yeah, no, don't expect me to like be a master at this. I'll probably die a lot. There's another health upgrade there, which is quite handy because those Medusa heads just before you got to that door are really annoying. So this bit, just go under the first one, but make sure you get this here, that holy water that's in that candle. Don't miss that because it makes the boss really easy. The boss is coming up soon. So this next one, just go halfway and then duck. I don't know why I'm giving advice as if I'm some kind of expert. I'm just, you know, maybe you'll watch this video and you'll think, oh, looks cool. I've not tried Castlevania, and give it a go. So there's another secret here. Again, shout out to Fatal Premonition. Got myself a sub-weapon upgrade. The guy at the top there, you see the top skull head? This one here that I'm coming up to. I'm sure he fires the fireballs faster than the other one. I don't know, I just got a theory about that guy. Something shifty about him. I'm sure he fires at a faster rate. Okay, here we go. Up. Another thing with the stairs is if you fall onto them, you just go right through and die. So yeah, they're really a death trap, the stairs. Right, here we go, and this is why you need the holy water. We'll see shortly. Look at the boss's health at the top there. Stun locked and just obliterated. And you'll see this will be a recurring theme for this game. Get the holy water and keep it. And from now on, pretty much the game will give you the holy water right at the beginning of the stages from now on. And the trick is to try and keep it to the end of the stage to make the boss like 100 times easier. But it involves getting to the end of the stage without dying once. So yeah, that's where the challenge lies if you're doing a run with holy water. I am practicing a run where I'm using whip only and not using any sub-weapons, but I really need to practice more. And again, if you want to see me practice, come follow me on Twitch. But yeah. So here's another annoying enemy. There's a health pickup there as well. These, what are they called? Flea men or hunchbacks? Very annoying enemy. Those guys that jump down, the little hunchback type things. The trick with them, I think, is you just kill them before they hit the ground. They'll jump down and you've just got to whip them quick. get them out of the way as quickly as possible, because once they hit the ground, they start jumping around unpredictably, generally being annoying and killing you. So yeah, that's the trick there. Just there we go. There's another secret here. You've got to duck on this end block. Yeah, the points don't really do much, those money bags. Really, they don't get you anything apart from points, but if you get enough points, you'll get an extra life. So it's worth picking up if you can, but I suppose it's how confident you are in not dying. I mean, I'm not, so I try and get as many lives as I can. I love the music on this stage. Let's see if this guy plays ball. No. Oh. So yeah, that skeleton, sometimes when you go into a stage, he just jumps over your head. Gives you an easy way out. You don't even need to fight him. Potluck. There's a lot of areas on this stage. I find this stage quite tricky for a mid-level stage. I think this is kind of trickier than the ones that come up after this. This level, I mean. This whole block of stages. Because as you can see, I'm now on stage 9, I think. 8, yeah, 9. But yeah, I find this stage quite tricky. There's a lot of death pits and enemies that are annoying, so they'll knock you back into the pits. So, yeah. Luckily, if you die before you get to the boss and lose your holy water, it's not the end of the world. The boss is not the worst. Oh, God, see? If I was in front of a pit there, I would have died. Anyway, here's a slightly tricky bit, because there's a... Oh, there we go. That combination of Medusa heads and one of those tower things. So here's the boss. My advice, if you've got the holy water, jump down just to get them moving. And then stand here and just... They can't hit you. And yeah, this is easy, easy, easy. If you haven't got the holy water, which I often don't, my advice is to wait for them to kind of walk over here, both of them, in this direction, away from this bottom block. Stand up here and wait for them to walk over there, and then stand here and just whip like crazy. Like this. And if they come back towards you, just jump up here. There is a health upgrade here, but don't get that unless you absolutely have to, because that means you can't jump back up there for safety. But anyway, as I say, I'm not an expert. It's just I've died many times on that stage, and that's how I deal with it if I don't have the holy water. But yeah, try to keep the holy water if you can, because it's so much easier. Okay, this is where the difficulty ramps up a bit, but as I said, that last stage I find quite tricky. But then this is another one where it's... There we go. So if you haven't got the holy water, then... Oh, this candle here drops it, but not at the minute because I've got the holy water already, so... God. Make sure you duck there because, yeah, these rocks will knock you off. They're not background. Right. So here's a bit where it's quite easy to lose your holy water if you're trying to keep it. And there's another bit where you've got to deal... Here, more of these flea men. Just get them as soon as they hit the ground, or else they'll swarm you, because they'll just keep dropping them down. You'll get too many. And also be careful. When they die... See, that guy dropped an axe. I do not want it. It's not the end of the world if you get that axe. You can still do the end boss with it, but it's so much easier with the holy water. So just be wary. Just watch what they drop and don't get it. And this guy, just run under him. He can't do anything. Also, if you haven't got your sub-weapon upgrade, you see at the corner at the top there underneath the word stage, where I've got like a number 3 in Roman numerals. That's my health, means I can throw 3 of these at a time. If you haven't got that, when you get to these snake heads, throw a load of holy water at them. And then when they die, they'll drop those upgrades for you. Oops. God damn it. Oh, got hit. There we go. There is another health here. This guy here, there's another snake head thing coming up here. I'm no good at killing him. See, it just gets me. Anyway, not to worry because I've got the holy water, so hopefully the boss should be a piece of pea. Yeah, it's kind of overpowered, really. Just there you go. Look, Frankenstein with a IR on his head, and he's dead. That's why you should try and keep the holy water to the end. If you want an easy time of this game, that's the secret. Keep the holy water. Yeah, and I'm practicing to do a whip only run where I don't use the holy water, and I can do each boss individually, but it's just a case of combining it together to do a full run. Right. So this stage. The middle of the stage is easy, but there's a tricky bit at the beginning and a tricky bit at the end. So this bit here, just getting through. And see that usually there's holy water drop there, damn it. But yeah, it's just the combination of bugmen and skeletons dropping bones on you from above there. You just got to try and deal with that section quickly. But then after that, it's not too difficult. Until the very last corridor and the last boss. So this stage probably has the hardest sections in it for the whole game. But yeah, the middle of the stage for some reason is easy. Like, I don't know, it's easier than the ones that have gone before it, I think, because there's no like proper death trap areas. There's no pits. Also, here is a sub-weapon upgrade if you haven't got them already. I say easy, but I'm not doing very well. But I just mean there's no instant death areas. Yeah, I've lost a bit of health, but there is a health pickup here. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I think they make it easier because they know what they're throwing at you at the end. So these guys, they kind of back off from you, so they're hard to hit, these knights. So the tactic here is to throw the holy water and then run away so they come towards you and step in the holy water. If you've got holy water, do not get this candle because that'll be another sub-weapon. It'll replace the one you've got. As you can see, the red skeletons don't die. They just keep coming back. And there's a bit at the end of the stage. I'm playing this on the Castlevania collection on my PC, which is available on Steam. And I don't know, it's kind of buggy. The version of Castlevania that they've put on here has a bug where the game can crash if there's too many sprites on screen. So there's a section at the end of this stage where it always happens to me, always crashes. So what I do is I'm going to save state just before I get to it, in case it does crash. And then it's not, you know, otherwise I'd have to reset the game and start again from the beginning. So I'm not going to save state so I can just restart if I die. It's purely there in case the game crashes. But we'll see in a second. You'll see me save state. I want to get this skeleton to move out of the way. Or else he'll chase me all the way to the end here. So yeah, this candle that's in front of me now, don't get that because that's a boomerang. You get it if you haven't got the holy water because it's quite useful, but if you've got the holy water, try and keep it. And there we go, and I can get my health back up to full with this. So yeah, here I'm going to save my state because it's notorious for crashing. This is it's also notorious for being extremely difficult, this section of the game. For me, it is. There we go. Okay, we've done it. Now it's whether I can get the cheese on the Grim Reaper here. I can't always do it, but it's worth a try. No, I didn't get it. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Here we got him. So if you get him before he spawns in the scythes, you basically don't have to do any fighting whatsoever there. If you kind of stand on the edge where I stood standing and get him before he properly lands on that platform when he first spawns in, you can basically beat this boss in seconds without doing anything. But I didn't quite get it there, so all the scythes started spawning in, and then I had to deal with them. Luckily, I've been practicing the Grim Reaper without any sub-weapons, so I did okay, but that was a bit messy, to be honest. Okay, so this bit, I'm probably going to die here. This is usually where I die. This is the last stage, though, so it's quite, I don't know, it's a bit of a short stage, but there's, oh, I want this candle here. Give it to me. God damn it. Oh. Right, let's see if I can make it. I'll probably die, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with this stage. Oh, see. So my tactic usually is to get the stopwatch here, which sort of helps me through the... God, oh, that helped me out, that. So yeah, this guy sometimes drops down, sometimes not. Yeah, just do it like this. This guy, there's a way of predicting where they'll go, and I can never do it. Those bats, like sometimes they swoop down, and there's a way of like, I think the way their pattern is sort of determined on your position on the screen. And I know, like, if you're like an expert speedrunner, you can trick them out to go where you want, so they don't swoop down at you, and it makes life easier, but not for me. Right, this bit is kind of tricky. It doesn't look tricky, but you can get hit there and knocked down the stairs really easily. Happens to me a lot. Right, and here's an annoying bit. God damn it! Okay, fine. I usually use the stopwatch to get past the next section. Doesn't matter, it's fine. We can do it without. Try to. As I say, I told you I would die on this section. I'm not some expert at this game. And yeah, this is usually where I die a lot, but as we'll see, it doesn't matter too much on this stage. They're kind of forgiving. Let's just drop down here. There's a health upgrade there. I didn't even need it, did I? I don't know why I picked it up. I just assumed I would need it. Right, we'll stand here. And then quickly. Oof. And then we get up the stairs. And that's it, we're home free now, pretty much. What's the point in that? Not home free, of course. We've still got to defeat Dracula. But now, even if we game over, we'll just respawn back at the bottom of those stairs. Don't need to do that section ever again. So yeah, this is Dracula. Oh. So trick with him, he's got 2 stages, and I'm usually, I mean, I'm going to die before I get to the final bit anyway, but the trick with him is to wait for him to spawn in and then jump over his fireball. But the trickiest thing with him is he spawns in quite close to you sometimes, and it's quite hard to not get hit by him when he spawns in. That's usually where I die with this boss, is when he spawns in on top of me. But yeah. And you can do this boss a lot quicker than I'm doing it. You can hit him twice. Once when he first starts spawning in, and then once when he fires the fireballs. You can get 2 hits on him, but I'm taking it careful, because I never get the timing right when I do that, and I end up getting hit by the fireballs or something. So yeah, it's just timing, but mainly it's about not getting hit when he spawns in. It's like recognizing when he's going to spawn in on top of you and sort of changing direction quickly if you need to. Whew. Too slow that time. Right, here we go. He turns into the Cookie Monster. Watch out for his fireballs. So a trick with him is just holy water when he gets too close to the edge. Fuck. All the rest of the time, just whip him and avoid the fireballs. But yeah, just have him chase you from one side of the screen to the other, and then when he gets too close, holy water, but run immediately after throwing the holy water, because he doesn't stay stunned for very long. And don't try and holy water him when he's in the air, because for some reason it doesn't work. He just lands and stuns him for like a second. Like this. Right. No, there we go. Did him. Oh, da 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 da. And there we go. That's Dracula defeated. And the game beaten. I mean, like I say, holy water is kind of on easy mode, but if you want a nice chill time with this game, just practice keeping the holy water until you get to the bosses. Most of them, it's just an easy win. Yeah, I've played a few of the other Castlevania games. I grew up playing Castlevania The Adventure on Game Boy, and I think I've got a playthrough on my channel. I do enjoy that one. Castlevania, the second Castlevania game on the Game Boy, I've played a bit, but I never finished it. I think I got up to the end boss and just quit because it was annoying me so much. Castlevania 3 on the NES, I found a bit too tricky for me. Castlevania 4, I didn't enjoy as much. I don't know, I found the sprite too big and the controls a bit slidey, but everyone considered that to be like an amazing game. Castlevania Bloodlines on the Mega Drive, I really enjoyed, and I'm planning on streaming that again soon on Twitch, because I want to finish that game. And I think that's pretty much it as far as my Castlevania game experiences go. But yeah, this once you completed the game, you go through the second loop, Again, this is one I want to do. As you can see, there's bats now. See, it basically just makes a load more enemies. Like, it makes it way harder. I think the enemies, I don't know if they're faster, but like usually there isn't bats on this stage at this section, but now there is. And it's like that all the way through the second loop. There's like extra enemies everywhere. And yeah, I can't do it. But anyway, that was me playing Castlevania. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.